Our trip to San Francisco lasted about 10 days. We stayed at the Grand Hyatt San Francisco Union Square, right in the Union Square. Union Square is one of the main centers of the city. One place that really caught my attention there was Neiman Marcus, San Francisco. The building is stunning, especially the historic interior and mosaic ceiling. While walking around the square, we also did a little bit of shopping and stopped by Loro Piana for a moment before continuing our walk through the area. It has a very relaxed atmosphere. People sitting on the steps, tourists taking photos, street performers playing music. It's the kind of place where you can simply slow down and observe the rhythm of the city. One neighborhood we were curious to explore was the Mission District. That's where you will find 13 Bakery, a very famous bakery that opened in 2002 and helped define the modern artisan bread movement in California. Their croissant and sourdough bread are legendary. Nearby, my husband surprised me with a small bouquet from a local flower shop, which was such a simple but memorable moment while walking through the neighborhood. If you're hungry, in that area, a great casual stop is Soufla. They serve delicious Greek-style wraps, gyros, and crispy potatoes, quick, flavorful food that's perfect when you're exploring the city. One place we really enjoy visiting was the Ferry Building Marketplace. The building itself dates back to 1898 and was once one of the busiest transit terminals in the world. Today it's famous for its food vendors and farmer markets, where you can find local cheese, honey, baked goods, and seasonal products. We actually bought several jars of honey there. It tasted a little different from European honey, but it was still very natural and flavorful. Inside the marketplace, we also visited Acme Bread Company, founded in 1983 and famous for its traditional sourdough and artisan breads. Inside the marketplace, you will also find Blue Bottle Coffee. We also discovered another Blue Bottle Coffee downtown near Banana Republic, and I really love the coffee there. It reminds me of the kind of simple European cafes where you can sit and relax for a moment, and the coffee is really good. If you enjoy seafood, a place I would definitely recommend is Hog Island Oyster Company. Their specialty is grilled oysters, and honestly, they were some of the most delicious oysters I have ever tried. Not far from there is Fisherman's Wharf, one of the classic waterfront areas of the city. A historic restaurant there is Franciscan Crab Restaurant, which opened in 1957 and has been served crab and seafood to visitors for decades. Another fun place nearby is Pier 39. One of the things people love most about it, and you've probably heard about this, is the sea lions that gather there and spend their days relaxing in the sun. You can also see Alcatraz Island. The island became famous because of the federal prison that opened there from 1934 to 1963 and once held notorious inmates like Al Capone. Of course, one of the true symbols of city is the Golden Gate Bridge. One day we decided to bring some food and have a small picnic near the bridge. It was very peaceful, sitting on the grass, enjoying the view of the water and the bridge, and just relaxing for a while. Close to the bridge, you will also find the beautiful Palace of Fine Arts, a peaceful place with classical architecture and almost feels like something you would find in Europe. Another beautiful park is Alamo Square Park, where you can see the famous Painted Ladies, the colorful Victorian houses with the city skyline behind them. We also spent some time exploring Chinatown. For someone who has never been to Asia, it can feel like stepping into a completely different world. The products, the food, the smell, the culture, everything feels new and fascinating. And if you want a small French moment in the middle of the city, you can stop at the Café de la Presse for wine, dessert, and relaxed Parisian style atmosphere. Getting around San Francisco is part of the experience. You don't necessarily need to walk everywhere like we did. The historic San Francisco cable car system can take you across many parts of the city, and actually it's one of the most iconic things to try. Because we had a stroller and a small child, we decided to mostly walk instead. But there are many options: taxis, scooters, bikes, although with the hills that can become a workout. Compared to Los Angeles, San Francisco has a completely different rhythm and character. The hills, the architecture, and the neighborhoods make it feel very unique. For me, San Francisco is a city when you can simply walk, discover amazing food, beautiful views, and small unexpected moments. It's the kind of place that makes you want to come back again and again. Thank you for watching.